Alrighty, in this screencast today, I'm going to test my audio setup. I had to redo it, and so now I want to make sure that everything's working. And I think the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to test my Skype to make sure that my Skype can not only the person on the other end hear me, but then I can hear that come back. And so I'm going to use the Skype call testing center. I'm not going to show you my host screen here, but I'll just go to the call testing center. I'm going to for you to hear this part of it. It's not going to record the way I've got everything feeding right now. It's not going to. You're not going to be able to hear it actually on the screencast because it's not coming through my microphone. But I'm going to turn up my speaker audio so you can actually hear when I talk into it and everything. So let's go ahead and make the phone call, and I'll turn that audio up.
Hello, welcome to Skype call testing service. After the beep, please record a message. Afterwards, your message will be played back to you.
Testing 1, 2, 3, 4. Hello, Skype, are you working? Testing 1, 2, 3, 4. Hello, Skype, are you working?
If you are able to hear your own voice, then you have configured Skype correctly. So
obviously we've configured everything correctly. And really not so much Skype. Skype's the easy part. It's the hard part is actually being able to get this physical mixer, this computer mixer, and all the other hardware to work together, which makes it really nice. Now, the reason my setup is so complicated is because I'm not using any third-party software to record Skype. If you do that, it causes really long delays in your audio, and if you get that that lag between people talking, that's because they're using some software that really doesn't work very well, actually, because you're trying to record on the same computer that you're talking on, and it doesn't work very well. The other way people normally do Skype is they'll use a physical mixer like I have. They'll have a second computer, and what they'll do is they'll feed the microphone and audio from that into their mixer so they can record on another system. That is a way of doing it. It's pretty complicated in itself. I'm pretty much doing that exact same thing, but I'm using this software, this PatchMix software that came with my sound card to do that. So it's better. It's a higher quality. You'll know that. At least I know that usually the calls, the interviews that I do this way are a lot higher quality than most others that are done that way. I guess the last thing I want to test to make sure I can do is to be able to make sure that if I want to play some audio during an interview, if there's something I want the person to comment on, or maybe I want something I want them to hear that we can discuss or something like that, we can do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bring some audio into this so that we can hear that a little bit. And what that'll do is you can hear now that I'm playing a little bit of music, and so that you can hear some music in the background. I won't do that very long because I don't want to have any copyright infringement. But now that's just basically bringing the slider up on my physical mixer here, which I actually have my iPod plugged into, and so that I can bring in that. And I can do that from another computer. Most likely what I'll do is I'll have another computer set up, either a laptop or the other desktop here, and maybe it's a video audio that I'm going to use, or some other audio that I might be able to use, and bring that right in and do the podcast. So hopefully you enjoyed the screencast. All it is the test, but maybe it'll give you some insight in how I do my audio.